like you. Your host from MotorWeek 91, John Davis.
Well, hello and welcome again to MotorWeek 91. We're glad to have you with us. We've seen a lot in the car ads lately about how small cars from Chrysler were judged to be better than ones from Honda. Those ads reminded us that we hadn't driven any of Chrysler's small cars in a while, and maybe it was time to take another look. The car we chose to test is this Plymouth Sundance America. Like Plymouth and Dodge America models before it, the Sundance America puts an emphasis on value. It's the least expensive American car you can buy. But let's see what else it has going for it. The Plymouth Sundance and its twin, the Dodge Shadow, were originally conceived as basic transportation. They were supposed to replace the Omni and Horizon in 1987. Instead, Chrysler pushed them quickly upmarket. Now, with the America series, Chrysler has reduced content and returned them to their economy car roots. You can drive a Sundance America off the dealer's lot for as little as $7,699. Add the options most people want, like air conditioning and a radio, and our two-door test car still comes in at a very reasonable $9,189. The America gets its power from Chrysler's 2.2-liter four-cylinder engine. This latest version of Chrysler's reliable Standard 4 makes 93 horsepower and 122 pound-feet of torque. Economy-minded owners will be pleased with the engine's layout. Maintenance points are clearly marked and easy to reach, minimizing frustration for shade tree mechanics. The engine is connected to a 5-speed manual gearbox. We expected the usual clunky Chrysler EconoBox shifter, and were happily surprised to find a unit as slick as some Japanese shifters. If shifting doesn't impress you, a 3-speed automatic is optional. In testing, our Sundance trotted from 0 to 60 in 11.4 seconds. Not bad for basic transportation. A quarter mile took 18.2 seconds, ending at 73 miles per hour. The 2.2 pulls strongly for a simple 8-valve 4, but the lack of the balance shaft found in the larger 2.5-liter engine means substantial buzz and vibration throughout the power band. The clutch, however, was smooth and positive. Like many EconoBoxes, the Sundance America understeers mildly into corners. Accelerate out, and the modest 93 horsepower pulls the car along without any surprises. Power steering is standard and provides plenty of road feel. When called upon for rapid reactions, the fairly quick high-effort steering responds well. While its cornering limits can be surpassed easily, the Sundance America has enough grip to handle typical accident avoidance maneuvers. Brakes consist of power-assisted disc in the front and drums in the rear. Brake pedal effort is high, and unlike the steering wheel, it transmits no valuable information to the driver. Stops were acceptable at 133 feet from 60 miles per hour. But the rears became more sensitive to lockup as our test progressed. After 6 tries, it was hard to manage a straight stop. Out on the highway, the ride is quite comfortable by EconoBox standards, with little of the choppy ride found in some shorter wheelbase competitors. EPA gas mileage ratings are 23 city, 30 highway. We got a fine 28 miles per gallon. The Sundance America's 97-inch wheelbase and some careful interior packaging by Chrysler engineers has provided a remarkably roomy cabin. The dash is a one-piece design. While we can't get enthusiastic about the dull-looking plastic used in its molding, it's free of the squeaks and noises of a multi-piece assembly. Safety points go to Chrysler for including an airbag on its least expensive U.S.-made car. More expensive import competitors lack this essential safety feature. Unlike many EconoBox seats, the Sundance's buckets are thickly padded and quite supportive. The basic seat controls offer a decent range of driving positions, and the headrests actually have a wide enough adjustment range to accommodate tall drivers. The faces of the Stark gauges are large and easy to read. There's a good selection for an EconoBox, but the omission of attack in a manual transmission-equipped car, even an inexpensive one, disappoints us. Stalk and dash-mounted controls are minimal. There's only what's needed. Most are concentrated in the center dash. Heat and ventilation controls are clean and well marked. The optional AM/FM radio is set a bit low, but has efficient controls and a better sound than many basic music systems. And thanks to those practical Chrysler designers for including plenty of interior storage space. There's adequate rear seat room too, more than one usually finds in a two-door compact. Adults can ride in reasonable comfort back here, and a folding seat back is standard. It's a nice addition to this hatchback that looks like a notchback's already generous trunk space. Unfortunately, liftover is very high, making it difficult to load heavy objects. The Sundance America may be the least expensive American car, but some imports, like the three-door Hyundai Excel, cost less. But the Hyundai doesn't offer as much standard equipment or as much rear seat room. The Hyundai also lacks an airbag and only offers a 4-speed manual transmission as standard. The base Mazda 323 also costs less. Like the Hyundai, it has less standard equipment, but about the same rear seat room as the Sundance. The 323 also lacks an airbag, but has better handling and braking performance. In our safety check, the Sundance America passes with a driver's side airbag and rear shoulder belts. There's no passenger side airbag, and we don't expect ABS to be offered in a car of this price class. Our list of hits starts with the Sundance America's low price. We're also impressed with its many standard features: slick manual shifter, large trunk, and ample rear seat room. Misses include the high trunk liftover, lack of a tachometer, and harsh engine vibrations. But then, we never expected the Sundance to compete with a Honda Accord. It's simple, basic transportation. Unlike many over-equipped competitors, which long ago ceased to be economical to buy. The Sundance America may belong to a segment where the greatest virtue remains low price, but it offers the economy car buyer much more. Proof that basic transportation can be more than the bare essentials, and that American value is more than just an advertising gimmick. Subaru has